Hi air signs, I'm Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading for November 11th through the 17th. If you're new to this channel and feel guided to, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. All right, guys, welcome. We are doing the weekly energy. As always, I start off with a collective for us. So I'm using the Oracle cards. I'm going to be using the Alice in Wonderland deck and then doing the vice versa tarot on the individual signs for air. All right. So here we go. As always, guys, this is a general reading. You know how it goes. Meaning it's not going to resonate for every single air sign out there. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and always utilize your own intuition. Time is fluid, so some of this may not be happening exactly this week, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as to what messages that we need to hear for our air signs. What do we need to know this week? What do we need to know for our air signs? Oop, stopping already. We have Curiouser and Curiouser. Ooh, another sign got that. I want to say it was the earth signs. I wonder what will happen next. Believe. I feel for a lot of you, you're feeling a little bit on edge, okay? It's like not... For a lot of you, you like to, you know, whether it's an expectation or you're waiting for a specific outcome, it's like all of a sudden being worried that outcome's not going to come, all right? I wonder what will happen next. Yeah, that's all about what underneath this is ready for adventure, precipice of change, pause before action. A lot of you are in a standstill right now, okay? It's like, oh my gosh, why is this taking so long? Oh, I know, like, it's like I feel like a lot of you know that this is coming, but you're having doubts of some sort. Yeah, we have believe, strange encounters here. So a lot of you are just like, what's happening? What's gonna, you know, trying to see something, trying to see more. You might be actually trying to utilizing your intuition. You might be asking your guide, your ancestors, you want some signs, some kind of signs to show you that there's something coming your way. And I feel that many of you are in that high priestess energy. I wouldn't be surprised if the high priestess falls out for you guys in there. But it's this feeling of like, okay, I'm in a pause moment. I'm curious about what the outcome's going to be, but I'm really fearful of it. And a lot of you are in that notion of this fear might, you know, manifest into something that is an actual, not the outcome that you want, okay? So be very wary of how, you know, your fear is. There's this call of action of needing to believe in yourself, believe in the situation. But we'll see how the cards play for each individual sign. I'm going to start off with the sign of Gemini. All right, we are 3 minutes in. All right, Gemini, here we go. These are already pre-shuffled. Let's see what we have for Gemini. Curiouser and Curiouser, I wonder what will happen next, and believe for Gemini. Here we go. We are starting off with the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Wands, interesting, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Empress, the Nine of Swords, the Sun, and the King of Cups. You might be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But the overall energy is the Six of Cups. Reflecting on something from the past. Cup energy, I feel for a lot of you, this is in regards to a situation that you left. All right, and it might be somebody that, you know, you have had a long-term relationship for, or this is a, you know, a friend or someone that you've been friends with a long time, something from childhood. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? Now, when she's this way, she's nurturing, she's compassionate, she's grounded, she's stable, right? When I see her this way, it's like she's looking at the horizon and waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting. What are you waiting for, Gemini? There's that waiting I feel for. I feel that you are focused on somebody who left you, okay? And I feel that there was a lot of emotion here. There was a lot of love here at one point. I feel that you're trying to call something back in. With the Queen of Wands here, this is somebody who's passionate, driven, knows what she wants. It's very fiery, right? I feel that you really want to work together with somebody, okay? They might be a fire sign too. I mean, because we do have a lot of fire here as well. But the Three of Pentacles is, you know, earth energy here, but it's about, you know, wanting to work together with somebody, right? Wanting to see progress. But you know what I noticed on this side? See how he's packing up? It's like, yeah, that there's no progress here. It's like I'm waiting for something, but I don't know if somebody is defensive on you, but I definitely feel like you're independent. You're on your own here, Gemini. With this the Seven of Wands here, this is about being defensive. So this person might be very defensive of you coming back, or maybe you're just waiting for this person to come back and you're afraid they're going to be very defensive or have, you know, not be open to the idea of, you know, reconcile, okay? I feel for a lot of you, and this might be how you see this individual, as on their own, as being happy, as being independent, as though they can take care of themselves. But it's like you're waiting. I just feel like there's a lot of waiting here, Gemini. And I don't know if it's now you're at this point and this person sees you this way, but it's definitely keeping you up at night, right? It's definitely like wanting to have the faith that this person's coming back, but you're so focused. You're so focused on all of the shit that happened, right? There's a lot of swords here, but you're outside of it. You're kind of staring at them. It's like you wake up at night and you're like, oh my gosh, this is what happened. This is how it's going. It's like you really want to believe that this person's here, right? You want to get that happiness back, right? You want to reconcile. There's a mending here on this. And this is the Sun card here. So when it's this way, it's about, you know, returning. When it's this way, it's like knowing that some shit went down and things are a little bit unclear still because it's at the night, but there's still love here. I feel like there's still love here. And I feel like, especially with this energy, there's a lot of love for this individual here, okay? There's a lot of compassion, emotional. I feel like this week you're still in the waiting mode and really hoping that this individual comes back. You know, and I have to put it out there because, you know, whatever. I'm going to do it. Just know that you really should focus on your own cup, right? Really pull in that Nine of Pentacles for you, okay? That you're in that level. And it's still good to still have faith and believe, and hopefully that you can mend a situation, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to serve you, right? Or that you can't be open for other opportunities. The more you call in waiting, the more you're going to wait. And I feel like that's what there's a need to start believing that things are going to be okay no matter if this person returns or not, okay? But it's definitely that you want to reconcile with somebody that you have a long-term past with, Gemini, all right? If this resonated for you, go ahead and hit the like button, comment below, and stay tuned for the collective at the end. I will timestamp that for you. We are going to move forward with Libra. Let's see what we have for Libra. Let's see what messages we have for Libra. I'm going to do a couple of quick shuffles and we'll get started. One more shuffle. All right, Libra, let's get started with you. What messages do we have for Libra for this week? What does Libra need to know? Stop in here. Four of Swords, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Wow, two aces here. the Emperor, the Five of Wands, with the overall energy of the Ten of Swords, completion. But look, you guys are out of that suit, Libra. You've had some shit go your way, but you were out. You're vulnerable. You're feeling very vulnerable. A lot of you have dealt with basically a shitstorm. Okay? It's basically being paused in here, knowing that something outside of your environment caused you a lot of pain. Okay? Know that there's a new start here, and I feel that you might be dealing with a fire sign, but we have an individual here that is passionate, driven, who is a go-getter, right? I feel like this person, Libra, wants to offer you some kind of stability here. I think that this person realizes how much you've been through in your life. I feel like they are curious. When you have the curiouser and curiouser, I don't feel it's like almost your energy of being curious. I think this person is curious if you are going to take this offer, and this might be something new, okay? But it's a stable offer. It's this person might be younger than you, okay? Or you might be younger than them. But this is something that's stable that they want to offer. And there's this offering that's constantly coming about here. Look, we have, I wonder what will happen next. An offer again. A cup, right? An emotional cup. This is a Three of Cups. This is celebration. This is unity. What I love about this, and there's all these offers. I feel like there's all these offers at the table. It's just you've been through so much, Libra. So much in your life. A lot of changes for you. But there's a new start here. For some of you, this is like moving in together, or somebody like going, I wonder if they're going to take this offer of, you know, this long-term commitment. Others of you, this is just brand spanking new, and this person has been watching you, you know, is ready to make an offer for you, okay? You might be just starting it out. We have the Four of Wands here, though, but this is something that is going to bring a lot of happiness and joy, stability here, family life coming together. There's a union here, Libra. There's unity, there's happiness here, okay? There's just like an opportunity here that I think is really big for you. And I don't know if I'm not saying you're not open to it, I just think it's unexpected, okay? I feel like with Believe, I think it's going to feel like too good to be true for you, okay? I feel like the truth in this is that it's going to be this new perception, okay? Like, wait, what? You want to do what? Wait, where are we going? Like, and I think that with the Emperor energy here, and you got to keep in mind with the Emperor, he can kind of come off as controlling, right? Have things his way or the highway. You might be a little bit defensive with this, okay? It's like, this might be one of those things where you connect with this individual extremely fast, and they just they're moving really quickly, right? Which kind of is like, no, an explosion's going to happen. Something bad's going to happen, or I shouldn't take this leap, and blah, blah, blah. And I feel like that's what you're focusing on, like, right? It's like, nope, I can't, like, this doesn't seem like it would be a good opportunity for me because, you know, I got to think about this. I got to think about it. And I feel like you are doing a lot of thinking this week. I feel like it's like you are going to be questioning what happens next. What happens if we go about and do this? What happens if we move forward in this? And I mean, all your energy in that present is basically this opportunity has a lot of happiness here. It's just getting out of that defensive energy for you. Being open, right? I mean, this is all about being open, being vulnerable, not having that hard case shell anymore, Libra. You're going to be taking that off, and it's going to make you feel a little bit exposed. But I feel for a lot of you, this is good. This will be good for you, okay? It's just scary. I think for a lot of you, this might just seem a little bit scary for you. All right, Libra. If this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. I love to see everybody's comments, even if it's just to exchange energy. And then we will move forward with Aquarius. Don't forget to stay tuned for the collective or go to the timestamp. All right, Aquarius. More shuffle, Aquarius, and we'll get going. That was a bad shuffle. I'm going to shuffle again. Hold on. My card just went flying. I'm usually a pro at shuffling. All right, here we go. All right, Aquarius. And as always, if you didn't see the collective in the beginning, you should go back and watch that before you get into these tarot cards, because it's an extended off that. All right, let's see what additional messages we have for the sign of Aquarius. What do they need to know in this week energy? What do they need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? Oh, here we go. Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the King of Wands. We have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Interesting. I don't think I've gotten that side yet. The King of Pentacles. Two kings and a queen here. The Five of Pentacles, Aquarius. The overall energy for you is the Two of Pentacles. Feel for a lot of you, you're a little bit overwhelmed. You're carrying a lot, okay? A lot of you, this is in regards to a relationship, okay? It's keeping you up at night. You are looking at this, when this is for a lot of you who are, I mean, basically this is for people who are in a commitment, okay? This message is strongly for the people who are in a commitment already. But you're basically, something is keeping you up at night. You're seeing the light of something though, okay? I don't know if it's the opportunity to fix this or it's the opportunity to end this, but we'll see how the cards play further down here. We have the King of Wands, okay? You might, Aquarius, be dealing with a fire sign, but this is somebody who is driven and passionate, okay? Has a desire to move forward, right? Is always the go-getter on here. I feel for a lot of you, you have a lot of angst towards this person. I feel that you want to have a new beginning, right? A lot of you want to move away from the situation, okay? It's about wanting to communicate the situation, about moving away. With the Ace of Wands here, there's a new start here, okay? With the Queen of Swords, it's cutting the truth. It's like her facing that, right? Being truthful in the matter here, Aquarius. This is your own energy with this queen. She can kind of cut to the truth, cut to the point. But there's a wanting and a desire for a new beginning, a new start. I feel like for many of you, you have a choice in two people here. And it's keeping you up at night, okay? Some of you, I just feel like you want to move away from the person that you're with and move towards somebody else. I feel that strongly in this message. All right. With this coming on, I wonder what will happen next. It's basically cutting the bullshit out and being truthful about it so you can get to this new start. Okay. With the Knight of Wands here. Okay. This is somebody who comes in quick. This is somebody who's passionate and driven. Okay. This is on this side though. So I feel like whatever's coming towards you or you wanting to go towards something, it's being very passionate and driven towards another individual here. And right underneath this was the King of Pentacles here. Now, just because I'm saying a king or queen, this can be vice versa energy. We all carry masculine and feminine energy. But this is somebody who's grounded, stable, compassionate, can be very loving, okay? But I feel that it's wanting to move forward towards this, right? But it's bringing you a lot of anxiety, okay? I feel that with the Five of Pentacles here, this is about a loss, okay? Feeling like you're putting something out in the cold. You may feel that you might be left in the cold if you leave this relationship and move towards one. It's like not sure what's going to happen next. Should I go towards that person who I really am, passionate and driven to be with? What if they say no? Should I stay in this other relationship even though it doesn't serve me? I feel like you have a lot of options here, and it's like it's really giving you a lot of angst, a lot of anxiety, okay? Feeling a loss. And when we're shifting out of something, especially when it's love, really questions the self-love, right? Like what do I desire? What do I love? Because you have to fill your own cup first before you go into another one, right? It's like you don't want to just keep repeating the same pattern over and over again. And I feel this week you're really being tested on there, Aquarius, as to what serves you, as to, you know, am I willing to leave something to try something new? And I think that a lot of you are just in that thing of like, do I mend this or do I leave it? But it's just a reminder here. I mean, even though you see all of the stuff, how it doesn't serve, you're facing a window. So it's like you're looking outside for a new opportunity, a new advancement. You want to move away from this. So, you know, I feel like you're going to follow your heart and you're going to, you know, and I'm not validating these cards, but if I validated it, we would see a little bit further on there. But I really just feel like you have a passion towards something else, okay? Definitely towards someone else. All right, Aquarius, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and I will see you next time. We're going to do the collective for everybody. Let's see. The collective healing messages for our air signs. What do they need to know? We have kindness, flow, give back. I really feel like this is to be kind to yourself. I know that a lot of us are, you know, and I'm saying us too because I am an air sign, but a lot of us are, you know, can be a little bit hard on ourselves, right? And also that we can be a little bit wary when kindness is shown our way, because it's like, is there an expectation to return something back? And I think that because you're in so much of this energy of wondering what's happening next, of being curious of how things are going to come or an outcome, believing, they're really asking you to just be kind to yourself, okay? Allow kindness to come in. Guys, go with the flow. Go with the flow. There's a balance needed here. They're asking you to balance yourself, okay? To really take care of yourself in all facets, okay? Lean back, right? Give back, which is interesting. Give back. It's always nice when you can give and receive, but I also feel like this is strongly to give back to yourself, okay? To make sure that you're not filling everyone's cups up before you don't fill yourself up, okay? So make sure you're giving yourself into that so that you can really, you know, be happy with the desires that you are manifesting, right? You don't want to manifest all of the bullshit. You want to manifest good things. So it's asking you to give back, and it's, you know, give and receive so that you have that flow. It's that balance. It's all balance, guys. So there's a real call here to be balanced, okay? I feel like there's a lot of self-love needed. All right, air signs, I will see you next week. Take care.